Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mandy. I'm totally jumping on here like last minute, and in fact, I'm holding my mom's phone up to my face to give me a little bit more light because we're driving in the car. So it's been a while since I've done a Facebook Live video, but I was having some challenges with my phone, and so I'm actually on a replacement phone right now. I'm waiting on my new phone to get here. But anyhow, I wanted to jump on here really quick because this is something that I've kind of come to the realization of over the last 3 or 4 days. It really surprises me how much people don't really believe in themselves. Like, they don't believe in the fact that they are super amazing and that they have power to transform their lives. And I really don't understand that. So my mom and I just went out to eat, and we were chatting with the waiter, and it's really something about me that I just choose to motivate people. I've always been this way, to be honest with you. Is just a very motivating person. And of course, I was motivating him and talking to him about some different things because he was talking about how he's choosing to get a different job from being a server where he is there at that restaurant. And I was like, the whole point of life is to be happy and excited about your life and to be joyful, about the things that you do on a daily basis, and to be excited every single day with whatever you're doing. So I just was choosing to jump on here and share that with you guys because I think it's really, really, really important that people realize that. And also, I read a book too, like 2 or 3 days ago, and it talked about how people honestly do not love themselves. So even when someone is like, yeah, I love myself, I love me, I love my life, etc., etc., the book actually states that on a subconscious level that people really do not love themselves. And so they might be saying certain things, and then intellectually they may be, speaking certain things, but then their subconscious mind may not necessarily be in alignment with that. So unless like your heart and your mind is in line, then you're not necessarily going to feel the best about yourself. You're not going to feel or believe in yourself to believe that you have the power to change your life and to overcome your health challenges, or to get a new job, or to write that book, or to start that business, or to be fit and be lean and be healthy, and to live in a body that you're comfortable in, that you're excited about, and that you feel good about. So, the goal really is to do certain things to change your mindset, like the affirmations, the decrees, the mirror work that I've talked about a lot about Louise Hay, but really start doing some work on yourself and some work on your mindset to start transforming your life. Because unless you start doing those things, then you're literally just going to have the same year after year after year, and your life literally does not change that way. So I just want to encourage you guys to be empowered, like be excited about your life, be excited about who you are, what you get to create in this life and in this world, and how amazing life really is. And that you have the power. So no matter what it is that you're choosing to create for your life, just know that you can do that. Let me see who jumped on here really quick. Hey, Rebecca, how are you, sister? What's up, Carissa? Hey, Rain. Maggie says, I love your lipstick. And Crystal Lynn, how are you, beauty? Yeah, the lipstick, Maggie, is actually Burt's Bees. I was grabbing it out of my purse. Burt's Bees lip shimmer. It's the guava. It's like one of my favorites. I love it. You can find it at Ulta, and of course you can also order it online. But once again, if subconsciously you don't love yourself, but maybe you're speaking and all these things that you do, but you really don't love yourself deep down inside, then you get to do that work to continue to work on your mindset and work on yourself to become the best possible version of you. Because I'm going to be honest and say I haven't always loved myself, and in fact it was back in March of 2015 when I had one of my coaches that I was chatting with over the phone. He says, I want to ask you a really important question. And I was like, okay. And I was going through a really hard time at the time. And he says, do you love yourself? And I just started bawling, and I was like, wow. And I got to really think about that. And I was like, man, why did that, caused me to have such a response to like bawl and cry when he said, do you love yourself? Because of course, intellectually, I'm speaking about it, or I'm acting like I am, and I'm so confident and all these different things. But I thought to myself, I was like, wow, like that obviously struck a chord for a reason. So that's when I actually realized that I got to do some work to turn some of that stuff around, that I had been, having this self-destructive and self-sabotaging behavior because essentially I wasn't loving myself. And so it was like I was punishing myself in all these different ways. And, that's the thing, is a lot of people do that. They're punishing themselves with alcohol, with drugs, with sex, with just not believing in themselves or believing that they can do things to turn their life around, just self-destructive, self-sabotaging behavior, and essentially punishing yourself. So I haven't always been, the way that I am now. It's taken some work, and it's taken some time, of things that I got to do to really dig deep and get clear on my life and what I'm choosing to create for my life. And when I did that, that's when my life started to change. That's when literally my life started to transform, and I was able to create effortlessly everything that I have now, from a lucrative online business to the place that I stayed at for 3 months in St. Augustine, Florida. You know, like I manifested that entire situation. I found the little apartment on Craigslist. It was fully furnished, the perfect price, 3 blocks from the beach. It was phenomenal. And now I obviously won a 7-day juice fast retreat in Bali. And so I'm fixing to go to Bali for 2 months. Like, who does that? Like, I do. I do that. Why? Because I created that. And how did I create that? Because I literally made the decision that I was kind of sick of my own shit. Like, I literally was fed up of my own shit and my own excuses and my own stories of why this wasn't working and why I couldn't have this or why I couldn't have that. And I stopped dwelling in the past. I got rid of my story of, yeah, but it's because of this or because of that or because of my childhood or because of this or he wasn't there or she said this, you know, like I got sick of all that. I got sick of living in that same story, because if that's what you're doing in your life and that's the programs that you're running off of, that's what you have functioning in your subconscious mind. Literally, your life is a result of your subconscious mind. So if you don't like what's showing up in your world and you don't like what's showing up in your life right now and you're not happy in your life, then you just get to dig deep and figure out where you're operating from subconsciously and then start doing the things, turn that stuff around. So yes, I'm in the business of, you know, fitness and nutrition and holistic lifestyle coaching and health coaching. But at the end of the day, I'm in the business of empowering these amazing women mainly, and I do support men as well, but I'm in the business of empowering people to take their power back, to reclaim their authority, and to stand up for themselves and say, you know what do I choose to have in my life? What do I choose to create? What do I choose to have on a daily basis? You know, because honestly, guys, our default is joy. We're supposed to be here every single day on this earth, living our life and being happy and being joyful. So if you don't have, you know, joy and happiness and all the other amazing, wonderful emotions in your life, then you get to figure out like what's going on and why you don't necessarily have those things. And then you get to figure out what do you get to do different in your life so that you can have those things, so that you can wake up every day and, you know, potentially either go to a job that you really, really enjoy, or maybe you have your own business, or however that looks for you. But if you're not waking up every single day completely enthusiastic about your life, then you get to figure out what you can do different. Okay, so my mom and I were just driving in the car. We've pulled up somewhere. That's why the light got a little bit brighter. And I just was really, I guess, I felt called to share this information with y'all. Like I said, I was just having this conversation with the waiter at this restaurant, a super cute little, you know, college guy, and just empowering him like, yeah, dude, you can do it. You can do it. And then I started thinking, you know what? Like, I really want to go Facebook Live right now. I want to talk to people about this thing because I think it's really important for people to realize that you can change your life, that you have the power to do so. So if you require any support in any area, not just with the fitness and the nutrition and all that, just send me a Facebook private message and I will share with you some audios that I use and that also that I share with my clients and my friends, etc., that have supported me literally in transforming your life, and have supported me in transforming my life, and that will for sure be able to support you in transforming your life. So feel my love and appreciation for all you guys. I thank you all for jumping on. Hey, what's up, Marty? How are you? My mom and I were just talking about you a little while ago. Andrew says, get a suitcase big enough for me, right? Right, Andrew? That's funny. Hey, what's up, Shelly? What's up, Rachel? What's up, Bettina? How are you? And thanks for sharing the video too, Bettina. Rain says, blessed to catch this video tonight. I honor your beauty. Yes, let all the power return. Amen, my sister. So once again, just feel my love and appreciation for each and every one of you. Realize that you have the power to transform your life, because you do, and you are super, super duper amazing. And it starts honestly with your thoughts, because your thoughts, obviously your thoughts turn to things, but your thoughts create how you feel, and how you feel is how you vibrate, and however you're vibrating is whatever frequency you're vibrating on, and that is what's responsible for what's showing up in your life. So just start paying attention to the thoughts that you're having. If you wake up in the morning and you're in a shitty mood and you don't feel good and you're thinking negative thoughts, well, guess what? You get to change that thought, shift it into something else that's more positive, that makes you feel happy and makes you feel good, right? Because the way you start out your day first thing in the morning is usually what's responsible for the rest of your day. So first thing in the morning, if that's how you're feeling, guys, then put on some audios, put on some Joyce Meyer, some Louise Hay, Deepak Chopra, Joel Osteen, TD Jakes. Like, I mean, I have all of these people. I have all this stuff on YouTube. Like, figure out what works for you, because that's key. The key is how you feel. So I even share with there's a little dog over here in this car. Oh my gosh, it looks like a little human. I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh wait, there you go. You might be able to see it. Oh, can you see the dog? I choose to know. Anyway, there's like a little dog sitting in the passenger side of this car. And he looks like a little human. So the thing is it's cool about how we think about things. And it's also what's really key is how we feel. So the more that we can focus on the things that we're thinking about that can make us like super freaking excited about our life, whatever that is. You know, like notice this, whenever you go on vacation and you're so happy and you feel so amazing and life is fucking awesome and you're just like, oh my God, I'm in Mexico, I'm in Cancun or something like that. Imagine how you feel when you're on vacation. And imagine how fun that is. And there's no stress and you feel at ease and your food's digesting optimally and you're sleeping like a baby and like everything's amazing. That's how life's supposed to be like every single day, honestly. You should feel that way every day just like you would if you were on vacation. You should be happy in your life. You should wake up and you should be able to choose exactly what you have going on, what you're doing. If you do work for somebody else, because that's what you require doing to pay your bills. I mean, obviously I created my own business now here. Doing coaching and everything online. But if you know, no matter what it is you're doing, even if you do check in and you go to a job 8 to 5, that's okay too. But as long as you're happy, right? That's the goal, is that you wake up and you're enthusiastic about your life and you're getting dressed and getting ready for work because you're happy to go where you're going. So if every single day of your life is not like you're on a vacation and you don't have the joy and the happiness and the excitement and everything else, then chances are you're not living in your passion. Because I can tell you right now, I'm so stinking super passionate about what I do. Like a lot of times I wake up and I might still be a little bit sleepy and I probably should go back to sleep to get a little bit more sleep, but I'm so excited to jump up and jump on Facebook and catch up with all my girls and get them all excited and motivated and record videos for them and, you know, reach back out to everybody via Facebook Messenger that's contacted me. Like that's what gets me really excited about my life. So if you are not excited about your life on a daily basis, then, you know, I challenge you or invite you to dig deep and figure out whatever it is that you are passionate about. And also, to figure out a way that you can make money from doing that. Figure out a way that that can become lucrative for you, okay? Because I trust that you can do that. I know that there's ways to do that. Let's see who else jumped on here. What's up, Selena? How are you, beauty? Jackie says, love listening and hearing your inspiration. I appreciate you, Jackie. What's up, Carissa? Feel my love for you, sister. Cecilia says, amen. Thanks for tuning in, Cecilia. Crystal Lynn, yeah, no more bullshit. Let all that shit go for real. Selena says, pray. Yes, absolutely pray. Meditate. Get in touch with your God source, creator, universe, whatever word you choose to give it, infinite intelligence, stars. Like, it doesn't matter to me what word you use, but we all have a creator. I trust that everyone believes that, you know. And once again, I share this a lot, but we are a spirit in a human body. We're not a human body with a spirit. We're a spirit here on this earth having a human experience. So whether you call it, you know, a spirit or you call it a soul, whatever you choose to call it, but we're here having a human experience. And so imagine how your God source, creator, universe thinks about you and thinks about your soul or your spirit. Obviously, it puts you here for a reason, to come into this physical body, because there is a mission that only you can fulfill. Only you have the power to fulfill that with everything that you've ever been through. Another thing I want to add really quick too before I jump off here, because I thought this was cool. I saw this on TD Jakes the other day. It was on TV. He was talking to these people. He was coaching them. It was like a mom and then her son and her daughter. And I guess they were having some family troubles. And I loved what TD Jakes says. He says, you know what? And I actually shared this too. He said that if you don't learn how to let go of your history, you're going to mess up your destiny. But the other thing that he pointed out to this family was he looked at all of them and he said, you know, y'all share the same DNA and y'all share the same experiences, and you require to let these things go and to love each other unconditionally. And that's the thing, is that we do share the same DNA and the same experiences with our family members. And they even say that stuff can even be genetically imprinted onto us whenever we're still in the womb of our mom. So it's like, wow. And then obviously she's had stuff imprinted on her, et cetera, et cetera. So it can literally go down your family lineage, right? So whatever you have going on in your life, especially if it's stuff related in your family, realize that that's a really, really big deal, that you forgive others, you know. And actually too, I'm gonna just toss this out there. Why not? So I just had this assignment the other day for all my girls in my close Facebook group, in one of my groups, because I have many groups, but I had them literally write a letter to every single person in their immediate family, mom, dad, brothers, sisters, if they're married and they have a husband and kids, but in their immediate family, if they have anything that they're potentially holding on to that they get to forgive that person for, I said, write a letter to every single person. Okay, this isn't a letter necessarily that you're going to give to them, but you're going to write this letter and you're either going to tear it up and throw it away, You can burn it. You can fold it up and put it in your Bible. You can hide it under your mattress, whatever works for you. But you're essentially writing that letter to forgive that person and to let all of that energy go. Okay. So if that's something that resonates with you and that sounds like an exercise that you feel, would be something that would support you in some way to let stuff go, because guys, I talk about it all the time. Check out my profile picture, like my t-shirt, let that shit go. Like once I came to all the understanding of all the things that I share with you guys now, all the truth bombs, and I started letting all that shit go and doing all these exercises and stuff that I teach people now to do to support them in transforming their life. That's how my life changed. That's how I got rid of all my health challenges. I healed my body with my conscious mind. I got back into alignment with my God, source, creator, universe, and I let everything go. And when my body corrected itself, when my energy became more relaxed, I'm talking about from a more of an energetic standpoint, but when I became more relaxed in my body, then my body was able to balance itself out. I was able to heal from the fact that my body balanced itself out, if that makes sense. So it's typically, what someone has going on either energetically and emotionally that causes their body to break down physically. Okay, so I'm going to say that one more time. We actually break down energetically and emotionally before we break down physically. So chances are, if you can figure out what is going on with you on an emotional standpoint that's causing you to have certain physical symptoms, I'm just going to give an example. Your back has to do with support. So if you have back pain or you got something going on with your back, that has to do with support. So where are you not feeling supported in your life? Are you potentially not supporting yourself? Do you not feel supported by others? Do you not feel supported by maybe your husband or your wife? Do you not feel supported by your God, source, creator, universe? But you get to figure that out. And I've shared this on other videos too. If you have something going on in the throat and in the chest, that's always going to be sadness. So if you have some heart conditions or you have something going on with your throat, maybe you have laryngitis, or maybe you have something even too like thyroid. Hypothyroidism has to do with, when is it going to get to be my turn? When is it my turn? Hypothyroid is also anger with mom, just like hyperthyroid is anger with dad. So you get really clear on what potentially you may have functioning physically, what kind of symptoms and stuff you have going on physically, and figure out where is that rooted in your emotional body. Because I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, that once you do that, and this is obviously what I do for people, so if you have any challenges and you're concerned about anything, please reach out and let's talk about it. But that's the thing, is once you make that connection, you can go, oh, well, yeah, maybe that is because I have the same thing happen to me. Maybe that is why I have challenges with my thyroid. Maybe that's why I have hypothyroidism right now, is because I do have unresolved anger with my mom that I get to let go of and I get to forgive her for. And I have been having that same old story and that same old thought process of, when is it going to get to be my turn? But when is it going to get to be my turn? When do I get to do what I want to do? And so guess what I did? I got up and I went and did it. I went to St. Augustine, Florida. I went there for 3 months. I got a place 3 blocks from the beach. I went to the beach every single day, multiple times a day. I started digging really hardcore into my business and promoting and marketing and supporting my ladies and all the kinds of things that I created, because I was like, why am I going to keep sitting here with this sad old poor pitiful me scenario of when's it going to be my turn, when I can, say right now is my turn, right freaking now, like this moment of now, that I can make up my mind and go, well, why can't I just get up and go there? Of course I can. Of course I can go there if that's what resonates with me. And so that's exactly what I did. So there's a book too called Mind Over Medicine. It's actually by an MD. Her name is Dr. Lisa Rankin. So if you don't want to take it from me because I'm not a doctor, check out that book. Okay. She's basically talking about the placebo effect, about how our minds are so powerful, and literally that whatever you believe you become and whatever you think about is what's going to happen in your life, right? So another thing I want to caution you of, if you do have health challenges, never identify with any kind of health challenges. Don't say, I have hypothyroidism, or my illness, my disease, my this, my that. Anytime you're taking ownership of something, you are strengthening it on an energetic level. So you could never expect for that to resolve if you're always talking about it with ownership. Okay. Also, the words I am. The words I am are the 2 most powerful words in our language. Okay. In language, period. But I'm just going to say English language because we're speaking English. But if you're talking about I am tired, I am sick, I am broke, I am this, guess what, my friend? You're going to keep on I am in those things because you are owning it. You are putting it out there. You're taking ownership for it. And energetically, you are strengthening that by saying that. So you're bringing more energy to it. And guess what? You will keep attracting situations, circumstances, situations, people, scenarios, and everything else into your life that's going to continue to confirm that for you, right? So you're like, I am broke. Well, guess what? Next thing you know, you're going to have a flat tire. You're going to require going and getting a whole new tire. That's going to cost you another $100 or $200, and then you're really going to be broke. So in other words, when you're putting energy in that direction of your life negatively, and maybe you don't realize it, okay? Because a lot of times people don't. I mean, a lot of times it has more to do with our upbringing and like how our parents were raised and how their parents were raised. And God love them. They're doing the best that they can, the best that they could. And we learned what we learned. Like, we didn't know any better. I mean, all these things that we say now, that's what being conscious means. Literally being conscious of being conscious, where you're literally taking every single thought captive about what you're thinking about, and then conscious language, which I've talked about a lot before as well, that you are thinking about the words that you are speaking, because your words are essentially going out in front of you and are creating your life. They're creating your reality. So if you can just stop for a little bit, take some deep breaths, love yourself unconditionally exactly how you are right now. If you are choosing to lose weight and get healthier, you first get to love yourself exactly how you are right now, because you will not be able to get there from there, right? You will not be able to get into a healthy, fit, sexy, rockin' body if you're hating yourself the way your body is right now. I'm gonna tell you that. You know why? I know, because it happened to me as well. It happened to me as well. And this is what I do, is I support people in realizing this truth, that we get to love ourselves exactly the way that we are right now. And when you love every single area of your life, including yourself, your physical body, your situation, your circumstances, your job, everything you have going on, when you can love it unconditionally just the way it is right now, that is the fastest way to shift it and to transform it into becoming something else. So you're not going to do yourself any good hating where you live, hating your job, hating your body, hating everything about yourself. You're not going to do yourself any good that way. You're not going to be able to move forward that way. And I choose to know what happened to my phone. All of a sudden, it seems like it got delayed. Either way, guys, feel my love and appreciation. I just kind of went off because I was choosing to share that stuff with you, and I get really passionate when I start talking about this stuff, because it really is a beautiful thing, and we really can change our life. So that was really the goal of this video, is for me just to be able to drop those truth bombs, share this stuff with you guys tonight, and just let you know how amazing you are, and feel my love and appreciation for each and every one of you. I love what I do. I am literally in the business of empowering people to transform their lives, to take their power back, to understand and realize that it is never too late. It doesn't matter if it's what's been going on every single day for the last 20 years of your life. None of that stuff matters. You can make the decision right now to do something different. And if you require support and you require a coach, reach out to me. I also have a 4-day emotional detox challenge group that's actually free. It's for females only. I didn't put it above this video for lack of time, but I will edit this and I will put it above the video. So in just a little bit, you can go back and check, but there will be a link for my free group. It's called the 4-day emotional detox challenge group. It is for females only, and you can jump in there, and I have videos just like this where I'm dropping the truth bombs that can really, really support you in transforming your life. So that's an idea for you. And then also, of course, my website, mandyfonville.com. You can check out my programs there. And then if you have any questions, just send me sorry, I'm getting a little bit distracted. I was trying to think 2 or 3 things at once. Send me a private Facebook message, and let's chit chat about how I can support you if you have any questions about anything. Or maybe you just require having someone listen, okay? So feel my love and appreciation for you. Realize that you have the power to transform your life. And I trust everyone is having an amazing evening. And happy International Women's Day, because it's it would say, oh, my phone is tripping. It's like way behind. It's totally distracting me. But happy International Women's Day, straight up. And all of you ladies are super awesome and amazing. And just keep on keeping on. And I will chat with all you guys soon. Mwah. Bye, guys.
What do you mean? How do you tell your phone's behind?